Welcome back to Breaking the Silence, where your voice matters and music speaks. I'm your host, author Nikki Nicole, and today I'm doing something a little different. I personally selected 5 tracks from Kese2x that stood out to me, and we're about to break them down one by one. The sound, the message, the vibe, all of it. And later, I'll be bringing him onto the stage so we can talk about it. So go ahead, lock in, and let's get into it. So let me start with track number 5. Are y'all ready? All right. First track is going to be the song entitled Again.
I can't waste my time again. I can't waste my time again. I can't waste my time again. I can't waste my time again. I can't waste my time again. I might lose my mind again. I won't do no arguing in the future. I'll be right again. RP got me bubbling. You wanna play this shuffling. It might be that time for real. I'm tryna fuck, I ain't tryna chill. I put a guess and it blew me away. They tryna keep me down, but I'ma still shine when these niggas throw shade. Worry about what I'm doing. That shit ain't gon' get you paid. Swear to God, these bastards wanna see the day I reign. It's a no man land. The killer be killed. Listen, I saw the problem like Dr. Phil. Kawasaki Ninja, this shit got real. Had to skirt of the lot, like I just did a drill. Every time you see me, I be smoking on strong. Oh my God, she back to the bone. Best believe I had to take her home. You already know your boy had a home. I just met this spider with a lead. She just popped a Viking. My whole squad gon' let a G. They gon' wanna join the team. I can't waste my time again. I might lose my mind again. I won't do no arguing in the future. I'll be right again. RP got me bubbling. You wanna play then shuffle it. It might be that time for real. I'm tryna fuck, I ain't tryna chill. Dumbass bro was destined to win. You should've known that before you had left me out to ride with the dead. My money grow in your pockets the same. Tell me just how do you feel? Niggas ain't all for real. Nigga McDonald's kids meal. Money had fixed my posture. I took a dab, it was blotter. Designer around my collar. Locked in the dark to gain power. I think y'all for that powder. My name in the street getting louder. Stack up the money like a tower. I'll check back in an hour. I be damn to take my time. No Peter, but I got a piper. Shit on these niggas, no diaper. Snake skin on that Glock 18. Gotta call that bitch a viper. Yeah, they have the waiver. 3-5 in the wood, no lighter. Never been a pussy, might just know that I'm a fighter. I can't waste my time again. I might lose my mind again. I won't do no arguing in the future. I'll be right again. I won't do no arguing in the future. I'll be right again.
I'm not gonna tell y'all no lies. That song, I like that song. He said, I can't waste my time again. I might lose my mind again. Time is so hard to get back, y'all. Time is so hard to get back. Let's move into the next song, y'all. It's called Old Me. Check it out.
I'm still loading. No try to ever new, bitch, you still owe me. Fell out with a homie, he went Charlie Sheen. Never crush up what he told me. I get paranoid around people, I stay clutching. Brand new pack came in and it's a musty. Miss up, that's right, with promethazine. I've been getting ching like I'm Yao Ming. You can take a look behind me, it's all mad out. Walk in the club, I'm big, I just don't fucking care. Wonder where I've been, I just been laying low. A cold. I'm in go right, the back, my shorty roll my door. I think I'm the same from 3 years ago. That's the old me. That's the old me. Mother's taking advantage to the old me. I don't come with open arms, bitch, that's the old me. voices are saying I'm pressed for time. I got the melody, I got the strategy, switching these lane plans, back to the city. Little boy Keys gon' get it. On me would've been focused on bitches, not just running them digits. Some of these niggas can't stand it. Let it feel like the nigga had bandit. Never been the type to hit a nigga for his talent. Hope everything to do is psychedelic. Like another gold, tryna fill it up with relic. GT, same color pomegranate. I can make it clear, but they won't understand it. I can make it clear, but they won't comprehend it. Niggas wanna sell me like a skittle. Not the only tryna play me still a little. Nigga can get shattered just for thinking that I'm brittle. Bumpers better keep that shit gentle. And I pull it out and start blitzing. So don't make me pull it out and start tripping.
To be honest, y'all, this song right here reminded me of people. You know how people define you based off your past, and then you try to shift, switch up and try to change, and then they be like referring back to the old you. Like he said, that's the old me. That's not me now. Your past does not define who you are. Remember that. All right, y'all. We're going to move into the next song called Pens and Pads. Check it out.
Yeah. Ran up another bag. Put this shit in the stash. Yeah. Glock with extended mag. Yeah. Time to go post and tag. Yeah. In love with that pen and pad. Yeah. He mad and he living sad. Yeah. Rockstar just the way to be. The one with the melody. Smoke, I travel on clouds. I'm flown on top of the city. Let's go. I've been pulling this shit for some miles. Don't know when it's gonna be the end for me. Stay dabbing, little bitch on flex. Shoot box filled with Nike checks. I gotta thank God that I'm blessed. Ain't beefing, I wish him the best. My boss is like having a feast. When it's over, you gotta digest. Real mama's boy, I had to make sure that I tatted the name on my chest. Real trouble boy, dope on my cup, cause a chrome heart vest. Yeah, real money boy, from the south to the north to the east to the west. You can't stop it boy, too much motion we having, we living our best. Just carry on, and see what it is, you ain't gotta look back. Stuck in the stool, with the killers and dealers. All it took was a blunt, that made the vision get bigger. Can't be tripping about a woman, rather stay independent. It was a time when nobody, it was me and my niggas. Couple pound switched up, and they pocket got slimmer. I can feel them plotting on me, so that night in my dinner. Real big dog, shorty, I can fit in the kennel. If you can't respect me, then we got a dilemma. Ran up another bag, put that shit in the stash. Yeah, Glock with extended mag. Yeah, time to go post and tag. Yeah, in love with that pen and pad. Yeah, he mad and he living sad. Yeah, Rockstar just the way to be. The one with the melody. No questioning you staying out the mix, you should know this. Yeah, they girl my heart when she had left me at my lowest. Love a classy girl, but the wretched I avoid them. No, I can't swim, but I dive in the ocean. It's like now, I'm cautious of who sees a real me. I need you to feel. When it's me, she can't tell.
So, y'all, what I gather from this song is the pen and pad will not judge you. No matter what you write down on that paper, the pen and paper are not going to talk about you. It's not going to go out there and make you look bad. It's not going to judge you. It's not going to reject you. So, yeah, man. Love the beat. Love the vibe. So we're going to move on to the next song called Another Day. Check it out.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's roll. Whoa. Yeah. Got through another day. When you hold up the cut, say hey. Still breathing. Take nothing for granted. I walk with a smile on my face. All this motion that came in, I gotta pick up the pace. We can have a feast, but before we eat, my nigga, we gotta say grace. I'm putting this shit on the floor. Cause all this love been given out for free, can't give it no more. If I tell you that I love you, that's facts, and I put that shit on bro. Couple of them turn they back on me, but shit, that's okay though. Bitch, I'm having this motion. Drip, flavor, bagel. Walk with a cross on my chest. Give me demonic, I'm blessed. Tryna make more, not less. Times I be feeling like I cannot do it, but I gotta get through it. Nigga won't believe in me. Now they seeing me up on that big screen. When you listen to these bars, you know it get hot, better put on some sunscreen. Won't let them come up in my sink and block me from my blessings. Gotta go run at the back, but can't forget to do it safely. You can be the brightest one in the room, they still gon' wanna throw shade. You can be the most solid runner around, they still gon' say that you change. More of the story, my nigga, invest in yourself and aim for the big leagues. Already know I'm headed, little brother, I'm doing this shit for the family. Never was the type of person to sit down and cuss my people. Back in the day, you doing that shit, them niggas start pulling them triggers. Took too much of that red, got me moving like caterpillar. She took a little bit out the bag. Nosebleed came from cocaine sprinters. Have a clean cross catch, you stealing my stuff, I'm putting your hands in a blender. When I get in that mode, start making this music. Demons appear like sinners. Ain't tryna be like nobody else. If I do it, you know it's authentic. People be acting like clones these days. Make sure to keep your distance. I'm not materialistic. But fuck it, I cash out in Linux. I know what she like, I handle the business. Got through another day. When you hold up the cut, say hey. Still breathing. Take nothing for granted, I walk with a smile on my face. All this motion that came in, I gotta pick up the pace. We can have a feast, but before we eat, my nigga, we gotta say grace. Got through another day. When you hold up the cut, say hey. Still breathing. Take nothing for granted, I walk with a smile on my face. All this motion that came in, I gotta pick up the pace. We can have a feast, but before we eat, my nigga, we gotta say grace.
First of all, I love the beat. And, you know, this song really aligns with me because you got to be thankful for your everyday. When you wake up, be thankful, be grateful that you're here to do it again, to restart, to reset. That song is straight up motivational. So now we're going to move on to the last song, his latest song, Plenty of Reasons. Check it out.
I got plenty of reasons. I got plenty of reasons. I got plenty of ways just I'm rocking shoes. You already know what it is. Two touch shit. Straight out the 843. Big deal. Give it to her straight when I do it. She call me by my game attack. Serious about this music shit. Stop pushing for it, won't look back. Got something to prove, don't like to lose, but I learned from my L's and spin back. No matter what I at on a hot day, still no nigga out about bad black. If I said it, just know that I did it. Know that I lived it, just know that I've been there. I'm taking with cool with this shit. Good or bad to the day that I turn pale. Got brothers that rich, they life for a check. Something that eligible to make bail. My pocket was low, had to hop in the street. Slinging them bones, ain't need help. Staying down on white Honda, 2005 peanut butter seat. When it come to keys, I can make anything look good, no, they still gon' copy me. If you threaten me, I can guarantee you'll be on the T. Make it on the E, ain't no problem. These niggas ain't on my level, don't be my enemy. When you look at me, tell me what you see. Look me in my eyes, tell me what the vibe. Big dog, be a double G. I'm big dog, no cuff for my boy. Shoulder too thick, tenderloin. Play with a kitty, no rose toy. Like I got a beam, pinpoint. She roll up a Scotty up in the joint. I got plenty reasons to get my own. I got plenty reasons to tell them no. In so many ways to rock the show. I got plenty reasons to never fall. I got plenty reasons to get my own. I got plenty reasons to tell them no. In so many ways to rock the show. I got plenty reasons to never fall. Nigga like me since I came out the womb, been destined for greatness. I can go out like no fool when I got dreams that I'm chasing. I made my own plate, but I know that they're watching and wanna take it. Can't get no dip for free. I'm thinking about church for inflate. If I score me a win, gotta make it too. Just say what it is, no blues clues. Lately been stuck on the same thing, so I had to get right then change lane. When I get on the beat, let the pain sing. Bro, real life serving that Eddie Kane. Me and my fam on the same thing. Make it disappear, no David Blaine. There will be times that I fell, I still will prevail. 100 million times that I've said I wouldn't give in, but I did. Plenty reasons, plenty reasons, plenty reasons, plenty reasons. You already know the words, so sing along. I got plenty reasons.
All right, y'all, that's his latest song, Plenty of Reasons. Lyrics that stood out to me in that song was I got something to prove, don't like to lose. And he said, can make anything look good, but they're still gonna try to copy me. Now that one, that line really like, yeah, everyday life for real. I'll make sure y'all check out Kese and all 5 of these songs. Trust me, the beats are fire, the lyrics are fire. He is the modern day Twister with a twist. I promise you. Music tells a story, but the artist lives it, right? And now that we've heard all the top 5 selections, it's time to understand the mind behind the artist. So let's bring Kese2x onto the stage.
Serious about this music shit, stop pushing for it, won't look back. Got something to prove, don't like to lose, but I learned from my L's and spin back. No matter what I at on a hot day, still no nigga out about bad black. If I said it, just know that I did it. Know that I lived it, just know that I've been there. I'm taking with cool with this shit, good or bad to the day that I turn pale. Got brothers that rich, they life for a check. Something that eligible. Give it to her straight when I do it, she call me by my game attack. Serious.
Hey, Keys. Uh-oh. I think you was on mute there a minute. You doing one of my moves going on mute.
Well,
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Can't feel no better. What about you?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited about this, to be honest, today about diving into your songs and finding out the background of these songs. So let's go ahead and dive right on into it. So the first song we're gonna talk about is Again. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then we're gonna go into the background of that song. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
I can't waste my time again. 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 I might lose my mind again. I won't do no arguing in the future. I'll be right again. RP got me bubbling. You wanna play this shuffling? It might be that time for real. I'm tryna fuck, I ain't trying to chill. I would've guessed and it blew me away. They tryna keep me down, but I'ma still shine when these niggas throw shade. Worry about what I'm doing. That shit ain't gon' get you paid. Swear to God, these bastards wanna see the day I reign. It's a no man land. The killer be killed. Listen, I saw the problem like Dr. Phil. Kawasaki Ninja, this shit got real. Had to skirt it a lot, like I just did a drill. Everything you see me, like smoking on strong. Oh my God, she back to the bone. Best believe I had to take her home. You already know your boy had a home. I just meet this right away, they leave. She just popped up right again. My whole squad gon' let it dream. They gon' wanna join the team. I can't waste my time again. I might lose my mind again. I won't do no arguing in the future. I'll be right again. RP got me bubbling. You wanna play then shuffle it. It might be that time for real. I'm tryna fuck, I ain't trying to chill. Dumbass bro was this.
Y'all, I gotta stop it right there because I be grooving. I be grooving on this song for real. I be in the car jamming. I be in the car jamming, Keys.
I
But
know.
that's my jam right there for real. Okay, so my first question about this song is, what situation kept repeating in your life that inspired this song?
Honestly, it came from. I can honestly say it's definitely been experiencing friendships and forgiveness. You know how you got to cut some people out your circle because some people just drag you, some people keep you from elevating. So I know that had to do with it mostly too, and it had something to do more so to the unnecessary problems and situations that I caused for myself, whether it's like a mental thing, physical, something that you know what I'm saying, just breaking the cycle and making a change and making elevating. That's really what that song gives motivation and breaking the loops, breaking the cycles, and creating new ones.
I agree. That song, I think I can relate that song because we often go through life and we really repeat the same behavior over and over again. We deal with the same people over and over again that we should have let go a long time ago. So that's my take on the song. And
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I'd be vibing. If I'm gonna record one day, ride down the road, listen to one of your songs, so you can really see it in real time. I'll be acting when I play your songs.
That'll be fine. We'll do it together.
Okay. So now, was this song written like in the middle of a situation you was going through, or after you stepped back and saw the pattern of just like going through the same old things?
It's kind of it kind of happened when I really locked in and when I made a decision to myself. I'm ready, saying, to go to the next level. I'm ready to lock in all the way. I'm ready to take it serious instead of, not giving too much attention, overlooking my dreams and goals and stuff like that. So it kind of came that, and that was actually in the first, that happened the first time I went to a legit studio that was, that was, what I'm saying, had good quality, a lot of the good stuff, good knowledge, good coaching skills. So, that's really what that is.
Wow. So now, what's one? I'm gonna get deep with you now on some of the questions. This ain't gonna be the normal review. So I hope
Mhm.
you're ready.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's one decision you made that led you right back to that moment of again?
On decision, that's a good question. one decision that led me back to again, as far as like making a song, or
Mm-hmm.
I honestly say taking, making sure like bettering my music, bettering the quality of it, elevating, really not being the same. You know, again, it's like no more wasting time, no more, you know what I'm saying, going full fledged with it, going all out, getting the word out there, you know. Minor mistakes as far as being okay with the music, the quality of the music not being all the way up there and not being up to par. Simple stuff ain't taken care of. That you kind of overlook, that a lot of people overlook when it comes to their life, whether it's the real side or the, you know what I'm saying, the internet side. But I know for sure with me, it's like I'm putting my foot down, and you know, ain't no more unnecessary mistakes and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. You gotta mean what you say and do what you say and be who you are, period. I
Yes,
get that.
ma'am.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to the next song. The next song will be Pins and Pads. We're gonna be right
Let's
back.
do it.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, listen. Ran up another bag. Put this shit in the stash. Yeah, Glock with extended mag. Yeah, time to go post some tag. Yeah, in love with that pen and pad. Yeah, he mad and he living sad. Yeah, Rockstar just the way to be. The one with the melody. Smoke, I travel on clouds. I'm flown on top of the city. Let's go. I've been pulling this shit for some miles. Don't know when it's gonna be the end for me. Stay back, been little bitch on flex. Shoot box filled with Nike checks. I gotta thank God that I'm blessed. Ain't beefing, I wish him the best. My boss is like having a feast. When it's over, you gotta digest. Real mama's boy, I had to make sure that I tatted the name on my chest. Real trouble boy, dope on my cup, cause a chrome heart vest. Yeah, real money boy, from the south to the north to the east to the west. You can't stop it boy, too much motion we having, we living our best. Just carry on and see what it is. You ain't gotta look back. Stuck in the stool with the killers and dealers. All it took was a blunt that made the vision get bigger. Can't be tripping about a woman, rather stay independent. It was a time when nobody, it was me and my nigga. Couple pound switched up, and if I got slow mo, I can feel them plotting on me. So that night in my dinner, real big dog, shorty, I can fit in the kennel. If you can't respect me, then we got a dilemma. Ran up another bag. Put this shit in the stash. Yeah, Glock with extended mag. Yeah, time to go post some tag. Yeah, in love with that pen and pad. Yeah, he mad and he living sad. Yeah, Rockstar just the way to be. The one with the melody. No questioning you staying out the mix, you should know this. Yeah, that girl my heart when she had left me at my lowest. Love a classy girl, but the wretched I avoid them. No, I can't swim, but I dive in the ocean. It's like now, I'm cautious of who sees a real me. When it's me, she can tell if it's real or fantasy.
All right, now take me back to when you first wrote that song and what was going through your mind at that moment.
When I wrote that song, Pens and Pads, kind of hit on a different level for me. Not more too much or more so of like a motivation, which it always, I feel like motivation is like it's gonna always be something a part of my music. But with this one, it was like, you know, me to me, like my thoughts, analyzing my thoughts and basically connecting with myself. Like this is one of the songs that I listen to. Is like one of the songs out of my catalog that is like that hit home and it's close. You know, on different levels. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like when you writing your music, you writing poetry, and when you writing stuff like that, it's kind of like a whole mindset. You go into a whole different mindset. You know what I'm saying. The thoughts in the moment is hitting different. It's hitting. It's like I don't know how to really put it into words, but it's more so. It's like you're experiencing thoughts and you're going through decisions and how you're putting it in there. It's kind of like it hits more, especially you know what I'm saying. This is just calm vibes mostly, you know.
I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I can definitely relate. Just writing in general, because like with me, I think I told you this the last time. When I sit down and write something, it's either I gotta be in a real quiet area or I gotta be having some type of instrumental playing while I'm
Mm-hmm.
writing to
Mm-hmm.
actually vibe with it. So listen, writing is powerful, very powerful. People don't even know it.
Yes,
So
sir.
now, if someone read your lyrics to this song without knowing you, what version of you would they meet?
I feel like the more so the R&B side because I feel like everybody know that I'm one of those like one of those artists that kind of do a lot of flow switching and stuff like that. And that's also what was a challenge for me too. But for with people, I feel like with people would get more of a calm side, more of the emotional side. Not too far emotional, but more on the sensitive side, deep thoughts and stuff like that. I feel like it's more so of that.
You got to bring that out more, for real,
Yeah.
for real.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Versatile, you versatile. So, hey, let them hear all of it, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So now, do you write to remember or release? There's a difference.
Certain songs like it. I feel like I remember all my songs, but right to remember. This is kind of like this definitely one of them. Not to say I don't want nobody to say that as me not showing like giving too much care or to other music that I made, but right to remember it wouldn't be the same as like club music. If it was club music and stuff like that, it's you know what I'm saying. It's easy to come up with that. It's easy to get spread lip, but right and remember stuff that hitting and which I have a good bit of songs that's like that. Being me, pens and pads, lately, stuff like that. That's kinda like, that's some calm shit. Like this ain't no regular this ain't no special wordplay. This ain't no rapping. This is straight feelings and putting emotions in it. Whether you know what I'm saying, with the singing and all aspect of it.
Wow. So now, I'm about to get deep with you. You know, I always got to throw some deep questions here and there.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So now, what's something that your pen and pad know about you that you don't say out loud to other people?
Very expressive in emotion because I don't express emotion at all, kind of like more on the nonchalant side. So that's one thing my pen and pad has definitely experienced for me is raw thoughts, like stuff that I know I wouldn't go and talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff, certain people go down taking stuff to the battle, dealing with stuff in the dark and all stuff like that. And it's kind of like if I'm gonna vent, if I'm in a situation where I'm venting to myself as I'm writing, depending on what it is, I most likely would want to do that on pen and pad or in front of a mic rather than telling somebody my feelings because at the end of the day, people don't experience what you experience, but you always hear the, oh yeah, I feel you, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like certain stuff that you don't want to hear. You don't want nobody feeling sorry for you. You don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Either way, but the pen and pads, like, yeah, that's something that's getting the raw emotion, the raw thoughts. The I'm not feeling my pen and pad don't feel no uncomfortable vibes or not knowing how to put it down. If anything, I know how to put it down just the way I want to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, most definitely.
I appreciate you vibing with me on this for real, because you know what? You could be listening to anything else right now, but you chose to stop here and chill with me for a moment. So if you feeling it, like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with somebody who would rock with this too. But tell me something. Which track is hitting the hardest for you so far? Put in the comments. Let me know how you feel. I agree. I agree. The pen and paper ain't gonna go tell your business. So you can
until
write whatever you want to write down. You can be as real as you want to be with that pen and paper. I agree completely. Completely. So now we get ready to go to the next song.
it's
Another
man.
another day. We're gonna put
Let's
I'm gonna
do
play
it.
it. All right, there we go.
Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's roll. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, got through another day. When you holding the cut, say hey. Still breathing. Take nothing for granted. I walk with a smile on my face. All this motion that came in, I gotta pick up the pace. We can have a feast, but before we eat, my nigga, we gotta say grace. I'm putting this shit on the floor. Cause all this love been given out for free, can't give it no more. If I tell you that I lay that specs and I put that shit on bro. Couple of them turn they back on me, but shit, that's okay though. Bitch, I'm having this motion. Drill, flavor, walk with a cross on my chest. Give me the money, I'm blessed. Trying to make more, not less. Times I be feeling like I cannot do it, but I gotta get through it. Nah, nigga won't believe in me. Now they seeing me up on that big screen. When you listen to these bars, you know I get hot, better put on some sunscreen. Won't let them come up in my sink and block me from my blessing. Gotta go run at the back, but can't forget to do it safely. You can be the brightest one in the room, they still gon' wanna throw shade. You can be the most solid run around, they still gon' say that you change. More of the story, my nigga, invest in yourself and aim for the big league. Already know I'm ahead of LeBron, I'm doing this shit for the family. Never was the type of person to sit down and gush my people. Back in the day, you doing that shit, them niggas start pulling them triggers. Took too much of that red, got me moving like caterpillar. She took a little bit out the bag. Nosebleed came from cocaine swindlers. Have a come cross catch you stealing my stuff, I'm putting your hands in a blender. When I get in that mode, start making this music. Demons appear like sinners. Ain't tryna be like nobody else. If I do it, you know it's authentic. People be acting like clones these days. Make sure to keep your distance. I'm not materialistic. But fuck it, I cash out in Linux. I know what she like, I handle the business. Got through another day. When you holding the cut, say hey. Still breathing. Take nothing for granted, I walk with a smile on my face. All this motion that came in, I gotta pick up the pace. We can have a feast, but before we eat, my nigga, we gotta say grace. Got through another day. When you holding the cut, say hey. Still breathing. Take nothing for granted, I walk with a smile on my face. All this motion that came in, I gotta pick up the pace. We can have a feast, but before we eat, my nigga, we gotta say grace.
Listen, when you say I woke up to another day, grateful, and you had a smile on your face, and you got to make sure you say grace, you got me right there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
you,
ma'am.
you got me. I was like, yeah. So I kept listening. Remember, I told you before, I was like, first I listened to the beat, and if the beat, now I'm straight to the lyrics. Now I'm straight to the lyrics. I'm listening what y'all say because y'all be saying some stuff. Powerful. I like the song too. You already know that. So
Yes, ma'am.
now take me back. What was going on in your life the exact day that this song came out?
This song right here, this is one that's standing out to me a lot. So it's probably like one of my favorite, like just like upbeat, joyful, like. But it's more so that came from everybody. Like when you're going through something in a day, and it's like just that day alone feel like it's just so much going on, so much just whether it's and we can push it more on the negative things of a part of the day that come to play, but it be so much stuff going on, and you thinking you ain't gonna make it through, or you're not gonna make the day successful, in the day of successful, how you wanted to and stuff like that. And it's kind of like you look back and you actually do is give more type of it give more urge to like go fight again, like go out again and bring the bag home and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, but people don't look at it that way. To me, that song comes off as motivational. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even though you're going through something, it's okay. You woke up to another day. Eat your food,
Mm-hmm.
say your grace, and keep it moving. You
Mm-hmm.
here, you here. So you definitely the message that you try to put out in that song. To me, you definitely put that out. So now,
Definitely.
was this song created in a moment when you were struggling, or after you made it through?
I kind of can. You can say. I would say. Yeah. I would say that. I can say more of both, but it's more so of like that's like I said, that song right there, like you said, is motivational. So then that's what kind of like what it is in most of the music, a motivational aspect. But this one right here does speak very deeply on the motivation. Yes, at a time. was juggling stuff. I mean, you know how it is when you're, especially when you're coming up in whatever your dreams is, whether it's music, managing, content creation, whatever the case is. It's like you got a lot of stuff on the plate. So now it's kind of like I got the, it said the song is helping me realize, okay, I got a lot of stuff on the plate, but let me still take my time and let me organize my stuff, set up the way I want to do, prepare for it without letting it all team up on me and all getting the best of me and possibly making you give in or give up on something that you was, you know what I'm saying, you were going and aiming at. So yeah, with that, with me, it's kind of helping more on that side. That's what the some of the vibes was when I was creating the song. But yeah, I say that it's definitely motivated me to do better and motivated me to stay calm too, because it's easy to get to it's easy to get riled up. It's easy to crash out. You know, say you possibly take it out on your friends and family, people that don't that don't really know what's going on, or conversation wise. So it's kind of easy to kind of veer off. It's kind of easy to get the wheels off the track. You know what I'm saying? Versus keeping them on there with emotion and thrive and stuff like that.
You said a mouthful there. It is easy to crash out. People will take you out your character so quick. Oh my God. And you lose everything that you worked so hard from, for in just one moment. Just one moment.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, so now what's one line in that song that's most real for you right now in your life?
I said the whole line. Got through another day. When you hold that cut, say, hey, still breathing. Take nothing for granted. I walk with a smile on my face. That right there, it's just and see with make when you making the hooks and the choruses and stuff like that, like when it comes to hooks, it's got to be something that just stand out. And this is one of my favorite hooks choruses that's a part of the song. It's the favorite, but that right there, you know what I'm saying, just stand just grateful and stand in the positive vibes and you know what I'm saying, giving my thanks to the man above, for helping me keep my mind positive and stuff like that. So and furthermore, yeah, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people give their own self credit too when that's needed as well. You know what I'm saying? Art with the person that's creating their art. So yeah, like that's it's kind of like giving the pat on the back and still being humble in a way too. And I always been humble. I ain't taking nothing for granted. Never did. I'm not faking nothing. I'm not doing nothing for nobody else. Ain't trying to be like nobody else. Whatever I do is authentic. That's just another part of it that's just applied true to me. And that's definitely the image I want to give off. And that's the vibes I want people to feel as well too, to stay humble and give yourself, you know what I'm saying, give yourself your own flowers instead of really expecting it from other people. You know where you at, you know what you done came through, you know what you done been through and stuff like that, and you got through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like, yeah, and give yourself a pat on the back with that and you know what I'm saying, you got through another day.
You know what though? You are very meeting you in person. He met you in person before I even interviewed you the first time, and you were so down to earth. Y'all, he hugged me and everything. Like we've been knowing each other forevermore. So yeah, please. Somebody told me though, if you forever be humble, you'll always be nervous. So I was nervous one time. I was doing a red carpet the first time. I was just so nervous. It was like, as long as you stay nervous, you'll always stay humble.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So stay humble. Stay humble. Okay, my last question for this song, and then we're gonna go move on to old me.
Okay.
If someone is going through their own another day, what do you want them to take from this song to get them through?
I want them to focus on having a level-headed mind, going into whatever they're going into, with positive vibes. Really, you know what I'm saying? Kind of only, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I want to go in positive vibes, level mindset. I want them to feel good and ready to attack what they getting done and stuff like that. I want people to just feel good and know that, hey, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this. I can't make this happen without giving in, without letting emotion take over. This is something that's gonna happen. It's not just don't give no I hope something. I'm wishing. This is something that's telling me, yeah, I gotta make this happen. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be humble as well. So that's what I want people to be. I want people to feel humble emotionally, and I want people to be locked in and level headed, and tune themselves out with that.
Boom, I heard that. Yes. So now the next song we're gonna do is y'all. This is one of my favorites too. Listen, Keys
Oh, let's
has a
get it.
lot of songs that I really vibe with because to me it's like real life. If your
Mm-hmm.
songs come off to me as like things that people are dealing with every single day of their lives. So I don't know if that's what you're going for, but if you are, that's what it said. I can relate to
Right.
everything that you do. I relate completely.
Absolutely, and that is vibes for me. The vibes is for people to connect to. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you making stuff that's coming from you that you connect with, but it also hit harder when you got vibes that other people with real life experience and stuff like that.
Right, right. All right, y'all. So I hope y'all vibing with this next song, Old Me. Check it out.
You know what I'm saying? That's not the old. New me, baby. Yeah.
Mothers take advantage of the old me. I don't come with open arms, bitch, that's the old me. Sit back, be patient, I'm still loading. No try to act brand new, bitch, you still owe me. Fell out with a homie, he with Charlie Sheen. Never crush up what he told me. I get paranoid around people, I stay collecting. Brand new pack came in and it's a musty. Miss up, that's right, with promethazine. I've been getting ching like I'm Yao Ming. You can take a look behind me, it's all made out. Walk in the club, I'm weak, I just don't fucking care. Wonder where I've been, I just been laying low. The flow so cold, it made little buddy catch a cold. I'm in go right, the vibe, my shorty on my door. I think I'm the same from 3 years ago. That's the old me. That's the old me. Mothers take advantage of the old me. I don't come with open arms, bitch, that's the old me. Sit back, be patient, I'm still loading. Don't try to act brand new, bitch, you still owe me. You know it's your time to shine. Back in the day, I was slopping a nigga, but no, he wouldn't do it by eye. Retarded people be fake, but you gotta watch out 'cause they wearing disguise. Tryna make way for my family, voices are saying I'm pressed for time. I got the melody, I got the strategy, switching these lane play crazy to the city. Know the one keys gon' get it. On me would've been focused on bitches, now I just rented them digits. Some of these niggas can't stand it. Let it feel like the nigga had bandit. Never been the type to hit a nigga for his talent. Have everything to do is psychedelic. Like another go tryna fill it up with rabbit. GG, same color from a granite. I can make it good, but they won't understand it. I can make it good, but they won't comprehend it. They just wanna saw me like a skill. Not the only tryna play me, still a little. Niggas can get shattered just for thinking that I'm brittle. Fuckers better keep that shit gentle. Man, I pull it, I just start blitzing. So don't make me pull it, I just start tripping. That's the old me. That's the old me. That's the old me. That's the old me. Mothers take advantage of the old me. I don't come with open arms, bitch, that's the old me. Sit back, be patient, I'm still loading. No tryna act brand new, bitch, you still owe me.
Y'all, I almost played that whole song. Oh my God, I like that song. So take me back to when you create that song because I'm gonna tell you what I think about when I hear that song. You know how people always try to put you in that mindset of the old you, but
Mm-hmm.
you've elevated from that person. You're no longer that person. You're
Mm-hmm.
trying to be a better person, but yet they're still defining you as that old you. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I look at that song right there. So yeah.
That's
So
exactly what it is.
now you gotta take me back to when you created this song and tell me what was your thought process with this song and what
This
lyrics stood out with you the most in the song.
That was actually when I first. That was towards when I first began making the music. when I decided to take it serious and stuff like that. So, and then see, I gotta give a shout out to Skiki too, cause the beats and stuff like that, it be hitting. But uh, with that, it's just like what you said. But it kind of got to a point of, yeah, like these people trying to they trying to position me. They trying to hold me, thinking that there won't be no elevation. There won't be no putting your foot down. You know what I'm saying? And see, yeah, we can apply it to people, ex friends, ex lovers, whatever the case is. And it's kind of like you will see that person down the road. And it could be just saying little stuff or just doing little stuff, thinking you the same person, but it's not like that. And it could be giving attention, it could be anything, but it's like it kind of got to a point like, yeah, I wanna let people know that this ain't no, this ain't the same person. This is somebody who's very more locked in than what he used to be. It just ain't. It really ain't no point of accepting that. Like you can't accept something from somebody, especially when you didn't came far too, and people know that, but people want to try so hard to position you and make you seem like you're still the same person that's going for certain tricks and stuff like that falling, or what I'm saying, just doing anything. It's like really that no more. It's kind of like you're more locked in with yourself, and you letting people know that this ain't the same person.
Right, right. That's crazy because I say all the time, nobody's past defines who they are today in this moment because people do change. People change for the better or the worse, But for the most part, when people try to change, they're trying to better themselves. Let them
Hmm.
live.
Hmm.
Let them live. So the
Hmm.
next question I have for you is, what version of you showed up the day you recorded this? The old you or the evolving you?
They evolving most deaf, because I think the old me wouldn't have given myself recognition or realizing who I was. You know what I'm saying? My old self wouldn't have did that. My old self would have been more so in the uh and when I say this, and nothing against, not saying it's just don't care about nobody, or don't, what I'm saying, don't give good vibes to anybody, but I wouldn't have been focused on myself, my wants or and needs, and the way I feel is kind of like I felt more so of about the next person, to where I would just exit my own self out the picture, or whether it could have been something that wasn't rocking with, something that was just messing with my mind and stuff like that. But I'm pushing all that to the side. I'm just doing this shit. That was the old me. The old me would have been tolerating negative vibes when I've been giving out positive vibes. The old me would have been, what I'm saying, just doing anything for just living for other people instead of living for myself. So the new me is kind of like it's kind of, I don't woke up. I'm realizing I had to sit back and uh find out who I really was. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like where that where I was coming from with that.
Now, what's one lyric out of this song that most people won't catch right away, but you wanted that lyric to actually stand out in this song?
Mm, and to think on that, I would honestly have to say, watch out, cause they wearing disguise. Trying to make way for my family, but voices are telling me I'm pressed for time. That alone right there, I feel like that go over a lot of people. I really, what I'm saying, and not telling people what they should focus on and stuff like that. But that line right there is kind of it mean a lot. Um, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I missed
figure
that
out what.
lyric. I missed
Huh?
that one. Now you gonna have me go back and listen to the song again because I missed that.
Yeah, because that line right there was kind of applying for me. That's kind of like sort of a motivation, but wanting to make it happen and I want my family to experience it too. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, grandma and granddad. Uh, but those was people I wanted them to experience how far I came in with something, because my grandparents know I did music and stuff like that. So it's kind of, but they passed away. Um, so it's kind of like that's what I meant by it, and I definitely want my pops step pops, mother to really experience how far I came and want to put them on a journey with me before, you know what I'm saying, any time comes. So that's kind of where I feel like I was really serious on that, really like that's really what I want to lock in on.
Wow. Okay. So now my last song for this song is, if this song had a timestamp in your life, what chapter would it represent?
That's a good question. Dog, get me with the questions. I like it.
Look, I
I like
told
it.
you. I
I like
told.
it
I
because
told you.
yeah, because and I said I need these questions. So these questions are, you know what I'm saying, certain conversations, stuff like that. It helps me figure out more about myself too, like in areas that I ain't even question myself. So I got to give you your flowers on that. I'm still thinking in the chapter with this song being made, I would really say I say chapter two because chapter two, I say chapter one, I was with me first locking in and taking it serious and making a decision to be versatile artists and be on different ways and stuff like that. Chapter two is like, okay, I'm okay, I done perfected my craft. I know my craft now, so I'm it's kind of like me seeing again, finding out who I am and how I'm, you know what I'm saying, where looking back at all the stuff that I done accomplished and done been through, and you know what I'm saying, then still made it to 25. Most people don't make it to 21, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's kind of more so those lines right there. And I really don't even I don't know if it sounds weird or not, but uh I don't know which chapters are start and when they end in my life, but I know with that question, I have to say it was definitely at the beginning, towards the beginning, when I just started, you know what I'm saying, be okay with my craft and find out, yeah, this is the advice that I want to give in the studio. So I speak from that point.
I love it. I love it. Chapter. He said chapter two. But you know what? It takes some time though for you to like. I don't know. It took me a little bit. So, I can't speak for everybody, but it took me a little bit. It takes some time to really like know what you're capable of doing and
Mhm,
believing that you can actually do it for one.
mhm.
Because you got that fear, out there saying, oh, you can't do it. So you fight fear for years, and then finally when you finally step out and really do your thing, you take off. Because I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, you know what I think of you as? I think of you, or what type of artist I think of you as, is a modern day twister with a twist to
Right.
it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, modern day twister with a twist.
Mhm.
Because you're versatile. You can do R&B. You can do all types of genres. So I'm waiting to see what's next. I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting to see what's next coming from you. So
Yes, and I definitely, man, we definitely got it on the way for sure. The vibes ain't gonna never end. Like I said, the vibes gonna, as long as it live in me, it's gonna always be a whole bunch of music that's for sure that's going that
mhm.
people experience and relate to.
So now with that being said, we got to play your latest song, Plenty of Reasons.
Yes,
We're gonna do.
sir.
I got plenty of reasons. I got plenty of reasons. I got plenty of ways, yes, I'm rocking the show. You already know what it is. Two type shit. Straight out the A4. Big Give it to her straight when I do it. She call me by my game attack. Serious about this music shit. Stop pushing for it, won't look back. Got something to prove, don't like to lose, but I learned from my L's and spin back. No matter what I at on the high days, still no nigga out about bad black. If I said it, just know that I did it. Know that I lived it, just know that I've been there. I'm taking one cool with this shit. Good or bad to the day that I turn pale. Got brothers that wish they life for a check. Something that eligible to make bail. My pocket was low, had to hop in the street. Slinging them bones, ain't need help. Staying down on white Honda, 2005 peanut butter seat. When they come to keys, I can make anything look good, no, they still gon' copy me. If you threaten me, I can guarantee you'll be on the T. Make it on the E, ain't no problem. These niggas ain't on my level, don't be my enemy. When you look at me, tell me what you see. Look me in my eyes, tell me what the vibe. Big dog, be a double G. I'm big dog, no cliff for my boy. Shut too thick, tenderloin. Play with a kitty, no rose toy. Like out a beam, pinpoint. She roll up a Scotty up in the joint. I got plenty reasons to get my own. I got plenty reasons to tell them no. In so many ways to rock the show. I got plenty reasons to never fall. I got plenty reasons to get my own. I got plenty reasons to tell them no. plenty reasons to get my own. I got plenty reasons to tell them no. There's so many ways to rock the show. I got plenty reasons to never fall. I got plenty reasons to get my own. I got plenty reasons to tell them no. There's so many ways to rock the show.
I had to let that play out a little bit since that was your latest. I had to let them hear that.
Yes,
So, so take me back to when you created that song. What were you feeling like then? Because you say you got something to prove. That's what you said in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes,
what was
ma'am.
the feeling?
It's like plenty of reasons why I am the person I am today. Plenty of reasons why I should keep going. Plenty of reasons why I shouldn't. I don't have to. I got something to prove, but I don't got nothing to prove to. So I don't got something to prove. I don't feel like I got to prove myself as far as on like what type of person I am to get to just to have somebody validate or anything like that. It's more so of I got plenty of reasons why I'm going the route I'm going right now. You know what I'm saying? That's I got something to prove with that to myself, to the family members. Uh and of course, letting the people know, of course, like you know what I'm saying, what type of person I am too, and what the goals is, and how why I am, why I'm going the route I'm going. But more so, it's plenty of reasons as to why. You know what I'm saying? You can apply to your life. Some people be like, there's plenty of reasons why I do my art, right? Whether it could be as let's say my music. There's plenty of reasons as far as coping with my feelings, motivational music. It needs some joy and happiness in it. Plenty of reasons. It's just like it's plenty of reason to keep doing music. It's plenty of reasons to you know what I'm saying, be versatile instead of being on the same thing and stuff like that. So
So now, out of all the reasons in this song, which one of them hit the hardest when you was writing?
I have to say I got plenty of reasons to get my own. It's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of key points in the song, but I got plenty of reasons to get my own. I feel like that speak volumes and ways by itself. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people don't have no motivation, and certain people feel as though they have to do it for somebody else and not doing it for themselves first. You know what I'm saying? So, and certain people like you got people that leech. You got people that wants to always have something that you have and be a part of your winning and your earnings and stuff like that. So, it's kind of and that alone, and when you see stuff like that, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't even want to be one of those type of people. I want to be with the people who get my own. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to get credit for doing my own thing, my own route. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely.
But you know what? You're right. People, but I think I was telling my mom the other day that now it seems like back in the day it was like more role models and mentors and people that you can go and talk to and know that, I can leave this here at the altar. And
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't tell nobody. But now you can't really trust nobody to lead you the right way or nobody to just sit down and talk. You don't have that. The older
Mm-hmm.
generation, with the baby boomer generation gone,
Mm-hmm.
there's nobody really to guide you in this thing we call life.
And see,
So,
that's another part of the song. I can't go out like no fool when I got dreams that I'm chasing. So it's kind of like more so I'm focusing on what I got to get done and achieving what I know what it take to get to the next level as far as like focusing on other people and you know what I'm saying their thoughts. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I say stuff like that, it's not just bleeping people out and just pushing people away. It's more so when you got people that's like critiquing you and telling you, you getting about people telling you what person you should be and what person how you should be acting and moving, talking and stuff like that. That's where, you know what I'm saying, it comes to yeah, that's in one ear, not the other. But appreciate you for giving me your 2 cents, you know what I'm saying, on how you think shit stuff be that's pertaining to my lifestyle. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course. I ain't going like no fool, taking no shortcuts. I'm not doing no easy, no selling souls, no none of that. So you know what I'm saying? So it's kinda like I'm focusing on the positive route, the route that I know I'm gonna even feel even more better because people taking shortcuts and stuff, that ain't gonna hit like a person who did went the all the whole way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, went the whole way and did it and it hits way more.
so now if someone really, really listens to this song and like really zoom in on it, What part of your story are they hearing without you just saying it to them directly?
When I feel like, that's a good question. I feel like people are also they will really and truly get understand about me uh is that they when they hear this, they basically get advice like this is a person who's like, yeah, like I can see where he's coming from as far as, what I'm saying, staying motivated, staying down, and the way he's doing it. People like, what I'm saying, certain people, not to add religion into it, but it's in it. You can tell what vibes somebody be on when they're talking about anything that they're trying to achieve and stuff like that. Whether it could be a demonic way, it could be a humble way, it could be a goddamn Christian way. It could be any type of way with that. But like so what people I feel like what people would get from that and understand is like this is a person who's wanting to do it the right way and you can and is getting humble vibes from it. You know what I'm saying? And just going full through and this is a person who's letting us know that he understands what the thoughts and what people face in their life as well, what they do, so I feel like that's really what and I kind of get choked up on like certain questions, but like I said, that's a good question. You know what I'm saying? But I always want people to get their own, whatever their own vibes they get from the music and it relates to them. I'm just happy it could be, what I'm saying, any relation or vibes that they can relate to regardless. But the image I do would want people to see is that, yeah, this is motivation. This is somebody who's understanding. This ain't no person that's not, you don't get no demonic vibes, no self soul vibes, nobody just doing it just to do it. Like it's real, especially when people know the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, see the lifestyle in real life and to get to know you in person in real life. Like how me and you met. The vibes was just it was down to earth, it was calm, it was relatable, it was just smooth versus somebody else coming in the picture and it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So it's kinda like with the vibes stuff being on point, that's what I want them to experience. Vibes number one.
Vibes don't lie. Vibes don't lie. And he's right, y'all. He is very humble, down to earth. Like when I met him, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that kind of reaction. But ever since then, me and him been locked in. It's real love,
Hmm.
honestly. Coming soon, y'all. Y'all will see him featured on the outro. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all. This is not the last thing y'all gonna hear about Keys 2 times. Trust me.
Yes,
Trust me.
ma'am. We definitely
So
locked down.
locked in. So now my final question, I'm about to get you this time now. If music could talk back to you, what do you think it would say that you're avoiding right now?
So, so, uh, that I'm avoiding. That's a good question. We just could talk back. What am I avoiding? Oh, because I don't want to say I'm because it's accurate. That kind of got me choked up. That kind of got me choked up. Avoiding. Uh,
I'm sure it's something
if I was
you
to
want to
honestly,
do.
huh?
It's something you probably want to do, but you probably reluctant about doing it.
If I honestly had to say avoiding, I guess if I had to say it, I probably would say putting myself out there more than what I'm doing right now. Which it could be self promotion and stuff like that. Uh and then again I want to say avoiding, but it does fall in it can fall in that category. And that's just realizing that's just me saying something that I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? So I had to say stuff like that, take getting further out there. Uh in a certain amount of time, and you know, I have to really just, I really have to say that, just getting more out, putting myself more out there and taking more risks.
Yeah, you do. You have to, especially in this music industry nowadays, because it's nothing like it was back in the day when people really. I'm not gonna say that people don't value that music now, but it was different. Like you took your time and you really try to, put things out there that people actually genuinely liked. Now it's so microwavable. I was listening to some oldies stuff. I love oldies anyway. Love 80s and the 90s. Songs like Papa was a Rolling Stone, all these old songs back in the day. It took a minute for them songs to come on. Let's be real. You sit there and you vibing, you vibing to the music, you hear the music, then now the person is into the music. Of course, if they like the music, they're gonna stay there and they're gonna listen. So now
Mm-hmm.
the lyrics gonna come in and it's gonna mesh well with the beat. Now they actually listen to they was on something back then because they got you to vibe with that music and stay there. And then once that music started playing, then you hear the lyrics. You really ain't paid the lyrics no attention. Yeah, you just vibing to the beat still.
Mm-hmm.
But they listening. You got them there. You hooked them with just the beat. So
Mm-hmm.
we can just get back to that era where you can just vibe in the beginning, or even to the point where before you release something, ask the audience what they think. Hey, what y'all think about this? You think I should release it or not? Yes or
Mm-hmm.
no? And if it's a yes, if you get a yes, then boom. You know it's gonna be a winner when you put it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they did. They voted back in the day before they even released stuff.
Absolutely.
If it ain't nothing but your family members or your friends, come over, listen to it or whatever, and be like, yeah, release that. No, don't release that. That'll be a start. You know what I'm saying? That's just my advice to artists out there. I'm just talking. But
A gem, you
Keith,
dropping gems.
I'm just talking, y'all. I'm giving y'all a little something to, think about. But Keith, thank you so much for coming back and allowing me to deep dive into these lyrics. We might have to do this again every time. You know what I'm gonna start doing? Every time you, Maestro, and Kanita, and Lady Lux drop a
Mm-hmm.
song, I want y'all to come back and let me review that song live.
Most def, we can, you know, we locked in, Nikki.
Yeah, I want y'all to let me review that song live and let people hear it so we can, keep y'all in the ears, keep them listening to y'all. I got
Mm-hmm.
y'all, trust me, I got y'all.
We most definitely locked in. We most definitely locked in. I got to get a shout out to the podcast. I got to give a shout out for you even having me on there. I do. I always knew that you were like you always were supportive. And you know what I'm saying, just your words of expression, just how you, you know what I'm saying, your person, just even though I can tell just about the questions you asking, just about you can tell is you put some thought behind your questions and decide what you want. For, you know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing no shade on other podcasts, but some people don't. Certain, you know what I'm saying? Certain questions just be kind of irrelevant, but these questions right here, it actually helped me learn more about myself. And them
See?
asking some questions actually made me reflect on life a lot. I just ain't wanted to take over on the line like that because some of them questions are like, Tom, I'm gonna have to spend. I had to spend a good time. You know what I'm saying, getting the answer to those.
Oh man, you crazy. But at the end of the day though, they're finding out who you are behind the music. That that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And once they know you as the artist, in the beginning, I thought about it like this. People only gonna watch you or pay attention to your music or listen to your music once they know who Keith is. When they fall in love with Keith and know that Keith is just a good person out there, he's humble, he's that modern day twister with a twist, then they're gonna be like, I'm gonna listen to anything he drops because they like Keith, they love Keith. So my idea of it, when I interview artists is to let people know who y'all are before they even listen to the song. Then when they listen to the song, they can appreciate the music. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That they can vibe out. So
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna give you the stage and let everybody know how to follow your journey, how to stream your music, anything you want them to know about what's up next for Keys. Right?
Okay. Of course, Facebook and Instagram is simply Keys. That's Simply space Kese. That's Facebook and Instagram. YouTube is Kese2x, Kese space 2x. I got a show coming up. What is that? Is that do I have one? Yeah, you do. What's the date? April 18th in Charleston. Got that coming up. We're gonna get further detail, of course. I gotta give a shout out. I also want to give a shout out to the podcast again, Nikki. I want to give a shout out to you, and I want to do a shout out to my manager too as well, Madeline. Just helping going up, but we got a bunch of stuff on the way for sure, visuals and stuff like that. So we definitely got more in the bag coming.
I heard that you be working. You don't never take a break.
Sometimes you got to though.
Look, I look up, you go into another show, and I'm like, dang, I missed another show.
No, it's all good, man. I'm going through it. The manager running.
Okay, CB, you got the hardest working manager in the state of South Carolina, North Carolina, everywhere. United States.
She next door.
But y'all, we gonna lead out with one of my other favorites. Yeah, I know I keep saying that, y'all, but I do listen to his music. I really rock with his music. That's no lie, no shade. I really don't listen to the world music as much as I used to. Now, I listen to the 80s and 90s, but I really do have my artists on my playlist. And I can really probably go to their concerts or their performance and be sitting there vibing, singing their lyrics. That's how invested I am. But this song, Lethal Thoughts, was like, I'll say number one for me of his songs. I don't know, there's something about this song. I think I like the beat. I really love that beat. Maybe it's the beat.
I'm telling you. Those trap jazz beats. That's why I like the jazz beats, but you know what I'm saying, that jazz, you ain't nothing gonna be the good upbeat jazz beat.
Okay. But this has been a really great experience being able to sit down and review songs by Kese, and I hope that I can keep this going with some of my artists. You know, they can return back and we can do the same thing and break down the lyrics and the songs and just learn who the artist is behind the music and why they did what they did when they came to this song. So y'all stay locked in. This will not be the last one. Later, everybody.
For the ones that turn their back on me, it's fucking fact. For the ones who kept it real with me, know that I love you. Before you step on that porch, my nigga, make sure you talk, cause you know that these streets is lethal. Dan Nick Glover, tryna be a crash out dummy. Boys got ignorant minds. They don't love you, they wanna see you rock with the rest of their kind. My foot on the gas, ain't touching no brakes, I'm smoking no apple pie. Dominican baby, yeah, that's my type. It ain't hard to tell the truth. Try to play me, you gon' lose. I can dive in that pussy anytime, any day. She gon' get wet like a pool. A bar full of nights, that was the way that we rock. We don't got love for no thought. Stagger some paper, invest in some stocks. Remember the day it was me and 300. Back in the day we were looking for trouble. Back in the day we were pouring them doubles. Back in the day we were rapping them bundles. Them boys ain't ready for battle. We gon' run right through the scrimmage. I'm keeping it humble, perfecting my craft, upgrading my image. Motherfucker be sipping on since they didn't lean. Them boys gon' fuck up their kidneys. Somebody get hit from far range like he tryna get drafted for the Pistons. If you had left, then stay gone. It cannot phase me, I'm too strong. I get the team on my backbone, know it for sure when I say it won't be long. If it ain't about that bad, don't fix them fingers to call my phone. Ain't mean to spaz like that, but you should've known to leave me alone. Like time and time again, they stay putting me in the wrong. Had to change the people I was with and get in my own zone. For the ones that turn their back on me, it's fucking. For the ones who kept it real with me, know that I love you. Before you step on that porch, my nigga, make sure you talk, cause you know that these streets is lethal. Dan Nick Glover. I took a bottle for shrooms. I cannot wait for the day that I cash out that action and hopping in Zoom. It be the ones that you trust that be talking that shit but get sweat like a broom. I get hella time and I spend hella money for bastards treat me like a fool. Watch how I jump at the top of the list, wrap it up like I made a cocoon. She just like my chick cause she just wanna swing for my love, she gon' do anything. I was stuck in that room for decisions I made, I was mad since I was a bean. Them boys be talking that shit, if I pull up the book, I'll treat me like a king. Don't start up no violence if you can afford, they have no bloodshed on the scene. Don't step in that bit with a room full of niggas, they all got eyes on me. I walk in that bit with a room full of niggas, I bitch, I turn up the heat. For all of my brothers and all of my sisters, they know that kids gon' bleed. I was stuck in a place where I couldn't get it right and now my money pristine. I be telling these bitches the better fuck up, give me space, that's why I be kidding. Like I don't got a shorty that pull up on the scene and make these bitches start stripping. Don't
crackers that separate me and my bro ain't got a chance to tell my side. I hope that cuz will know I love him, I'm forever slide. I've been putting in work like 24/7, I ain't even tired. Don't tie me to no other nigga. For the ones that turn they back on me, it's fuck. For the ones who kept it real with me, know that I love you. Before you step on that porch, my nigga, make sure you tuck it, cause you know that these streets is lethal. Damn, they glow.
That bitch is so hard.